Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we know ODM party is on a strategy to revamp the party, popularize, and again, conduct a registration sensitization so that they can have more people in the party. And it seems this trajectory that Raila Odinga has adopted is going to keep William Ruto so much busy doing nothing. Because you will see in every meeting that Raila will go, every place that Raila will step to, Ruto will make sure that in a very short time, he's also landing on the same place to counter Raila Odinga. So it has been an issue of chasing Raila, not chasing each other, but chasing Raila. So Raila ako hapa, anaenda hapa. Raila ako hapa, when we sit down and work for the people. And I can tell you, the event in a coast region, that's Lamu County, to be specific, Makunguni, it was so amazing. Raila Odinga arrived on a donkey to symbolize humility and humbleness. But just look on how the crowd received Raila Odinga. Remember, this is a place where the governor and a number of MCS were elected on Kenya Kwanza. Governor is ANC. Then we have members of County Assembly. But this is how Raila Odinga was received in a zone perceived to be a Kenya Kwanza. Now we are continuing this final discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. So look at this. You go to entire coast region, Raila Odinga has a huge say, but only in Lamu, that's a place where they got a governor elected on ANC ticket. That is Governor Timami. So it is perceived to be a stronghold of Kenya Kwanza. But for that matter, you can see the people in Lamu have a lot of love and a super massive support for Raila Odinga. They received him like a king. Because when you get to Lamu, the only way the people would like you to be welcomed is when you show humbleness. So by the fact that they offered their donkey for Raila Odinga to ride on as he arrived in that event, tells you that indeed, these are the people who are opening their arms, ready to receive Raila Odinga, ready to embrace him, and ready to be part of the ODM journey. So, it is something that Kenya Kwanza has not planned for. We know Malala attempted to popularize for the UDA party, but the meetings have been flopping because it has been chaos, fighting, disruption. But look on how ODM is going on with the activities. So well much organized, and indeed people are really just moving to ODM party. Because the situation we are seeing in Lamu is a kind of defecting from Kenya Kwanza and then going to ODM. People are literally decamping. It is time to decamp. It is time to defect. It is time to reject Ruto. It is a season to get away, get out from Kenya Kwanza lies. That's really what is happening on the ground. So, you will see William Ruto now, because of panic, fear of unknown, poor planning, the only thing he can do is again to go and organize for same event in the name of either denomination prayer function or something to do with the launching of project that we know They are not existing. They were not planned for, because in government, everything is planned. They plan. But here's a Ruto zingine nyingi who are an emergency. He don't plan. For example, what happened in Busia? That was an emergency meeting just to go and counter Raila Odinga. So you will see him getting to Lamu with another imaginary projects that are not there. Launch or do something just to make sure that he is coming back to counter Raila Odinga. That tells you that then, if Ruto is here to counter Raila, Raila is winning big. Raila is getting it right. Ruto is getting it wrong. That's why the only thing I can do is to go and then organize for counter rally meetings. So, kama wewe uko kwa serikali, now Azimio wako huku kwengine, kitu cha kufanya, it's you to sit in the State House, work for the people. Sio kila wakati ni kutoka nje on top of your vehicle. And Raila has realized that the only thing Ruto understands is to be on top of his vehicle making noise. For that one, he does better. So how do you make him to fail? Keep him busy. Anza miradi zingine ambazo zinamfanya asikuwe na nafasi hata ya kufikiria kile kitu anaweza panga peke yake is a quick response to ODM leader. And that is what is happening. So if you look on the meeting in Lamu, is one of success. We can measure it. It is something that ODM is getting right. So going forward, when you organize for something, you get it right. But when you don't organize, you just wake up and think, nifanye hivi. You always get it wrong. And that's how Ruto has been getting it wrong. Anaamuka tu anafikiria ni hii, niseme hii. Haongei kwa kufikiria vizuri, anaongea tu kwa sababu maneno yamekuja kwa mdomo. Haeki vitu kwa mpango, anafanya tu kwa sababu there's a need to do so. So you will have a person who is going to be very busy responding to Raila Odinga and organizing on the same. And the worst is that in as much ODM they are using their own money to organize for the events, utapata watu wa UDA wanatumia pesa za serikali zile za mtoza ushuru yenye wewe na mimi tumelipa, ndio wanapangia hii mambo yao inafanyika ta. Then you wonder, in a country where people are sleeping hungry, in a country where there is financial constraint, people can't afford basic needs, everything is expensive, but you are just splashing money, budgeting for non-issues that has zero benefit to the common mwananchi. Tell me, tuko wapi? Tuko wapi? Huo ndio uongozi wa serikali ya Kenya kwanza. So, as we continue, we see ODM gaining. Everywhere they go, they gain. Everywhere they go, they leave a political footprint. So in Lamu going forward, Timami is having second term. We will not be seeking for the third term. If ODM is going to organize themselves nicely and properly, they will have Lamu. They are going to reclaim Lamu. So it was a meeting kind of reclaiming Lamu. And with time, they will get it right. Because the people of Lamu are just like any other Kenyan in this country. They feel disgruntled by this government. They feel betrayed. In fact, when you vote for a government and its leadership on your locality, you believe that the government is going to work for you. You trust it. But when they fail to meet your desires and their promises, you feel betrayed. So there was hope people had when they were voting for this, like people of Lamu. But when they fail, you feel betrayed. Because of betrayal feeling among the people in Lamu, the only way to go, which they are now embracing, is ODM way. Wachana na wakora, sasa ni wakati wa kuungana, kukaribisha Raila Odinga, kumsikiza na kumkubali. That's what is going on across the country. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far, and see you in our next video.